I love, man. Like back in the day, if you didn't like get a stocking, you was on the naughty list.
Right.
That was the thing, right? It was like, oh, if you're gonna get this stocking full of whatever, you get a sack of cold. That was the big
Yeah.
thing. And
Well, everything's a little bit fancy now.
oh, wow. It's recording.
Okie dokie.
All right. Thank you for tuning in to the Carver Ave Chronicles podcast. I'm Tone.
And I'm Trae.
All right, and we're back again. What's going on? How you doing?
No, I'm doing good.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a busy holiday season for you, or not
Mm-mm.
really, or what?
No.
No, no.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Is that because it's just life is life right now? Life is pretty tough, or
No,
because
it's
all the kids
just
out the house and the kids they're handling their own business?
yeah, they handling their own business. So like this year, we doing something different because my daughter just got married, so she and they joined accounts. So she said this year, can we just do Secret Santa so we don't have to all be trying to buy everybody gifts. 'Cause I have a family now. And I understand. Yeah, so since she has a family now and they all join accounts and of course, he don't really get into the holidays or whatever. He doesn't mind it. He's fine because she does. But this year we're doing Secret Santa, so we're not really doing like, if we do any extra shopping, it's by choice.
Got you. Okay.
Mhm.
Now I'm just curious. Is he not into holidays for religious reasons, or
No, his mom we talked about this during Thanksgiving. His mom was just saying they just never really got into that. They don't have they don't have no problems with it because when we talked about doing it, they was like, "Oh, that sound pretty cool." She was just saying it'd be a little bit awkward for her because she's not used to like giving gifts and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, because she said me and Jason, we normally don't do that. So yeah, but they're not against it. Yeah, they're not against it or anything. Yeah, because him and my daughter do it all the time.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But we since we all coming together as a family, his family and our family, we wanna include everybody. That's all.
got you.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Mhm.
That can be a touchy subject.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if you know it's over commercialized and
Mhm.
the true meaning of it. You know what I mean? Would be
Yeah,
something to
yeah, yeah,
provide,
yeah.
something to be there. But at least it seems like he's not gonna short your daughter, my niece,
Yeah.
because of it. So that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah, no,
That's a good thing.
no.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
And then even moms participating. That's really good.
yeah.
Sometimes you got to change your mindset. Even just for the sake of somebody else and making them feel good.
Right, right, right. So it's like it's no biggie if if anybody do, they do, they do, they don't, they don't. We're not making a big deal out of it. It's just something we always do. Is give gifts because that's just how we are. I just love to shop. I love the holidays. I love the holidays.
uh,
I gotta keep it real, I do.
nah,
But we changed though. We don't do like we normally do. Go all out for any and everybody. We used to spend, I mean, thousands of dollars. 'Cause there's a lot of you gotta understand we had it's 8 children, and then we got a whole bunch of grandkids, that was early, in our years, and we learned from that a few years back. It was just it's yeah.
yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's pretty tough right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously money's being spent, and
Mhm.
somebody can afford to do Christmas, but
Right, right.
it's tough.
Oh, yeah, it is. It
You
is.
know, when you're dealing with higher rents,
Yep.
groceries,
Right.
light
Right.
bills,
Right.
uh, all of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's really tough right now. So, um, I guess the biggest thing is like, with that being said, like this is just one season, but like, so how do you find joy right now?
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
what does that look like? If you feel like, you really can't do like, what you normally do or what you used to do. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? How do you find joy?
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm very big on community, so find free events. If you're low on funds, there are a lot of free. Remember, we went to one last year when we took our parent to a Christmas play. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you want to go outside of your household, go find some free events to participate in holiday lights, and I mean, there's so many ways of I mean, yeah, you can still have a little it's just all in it's all in what you believe. For those who do celebrate these holidays, yeah, you're gonna have a hole in your heart because you can't really do what you want to do, but hey, write it down for next month or next year, or like some folks, tax time. If you get taxes, use that time to get what you want. But as far as, what do you do to boost yourself up, engage in some, festivities?
Okay.
They have parades, every city does parades. That's free of charge. Churches have, they have plays, they have parties, they have get together. I mean, there's just so many different things out there now. It's all about seeing what your community is doing, and then I will limit myself on social media. Because pretty much, because is gonna they're gonna share what they got going on in life. So if you don't want to, experience any depression, or feeling left out or whatever, because you don't have the means, I will, be mindful on how much I watch what I watch on social media, you know, and I will pour into myself. You have to have self care. That's
Yeah.
this is the perfect time to pour into yourself and remind yourself. My favorite motto is I was literally just thinking about this today because I've been talking to someone about some stuff. And when it rains it pours, but we have to remember the sunshine comes. And sometimes we get a rainbow, meaning, life ain't always be like this, But what are you gonna do to see a better life. You know what I'm saying? What do you need to change jobs? Do you need to go back to school? You need to find a trade. There's a lot of things that we could do to make our life a little bit better, But speaking of, for what can we do right now that's very inexpensive is, indulge in some self-care,
Okay.
you know?
All right. Um, I agree with that. I definitely. What works for me is, and I'm not saying it from a standpoint of finding joy, but I guess just a standpoint of looking around and being grateful,
Right.
knowing that it could be a lot worse.
Right.
Um, I think I do find, if you want to talk about joy, like joy in some of the little things that I'm able to enjoy that some other people can't
Mhm. Right.
because they're in a bad situation. Now, like you said, I do like, the idea of, finding free events, in
Right.
and
Right.
around town because um that's a way to at least experience something or, create some memories with your kids or
Right.
family.
Right. Right. Right.
And with minimal out of pocket, you know what I mean?
Right.
Um, shoot. I remember, this is even going back to when we lived on Carver Avenue.
Right.
Um, we have to put pride to the side sometimes and maybe fill out a form to get help for, it needs to be called the Angel Tree
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
or the Salvation. Yeah, the
Right,
Salvation.
Toys for Tots and a
Yeah,
lot of churches and different community
yeah.
yeah, yeah. They give away free stuff. Mhm.
Put your pride to the side, go through that process, and then,
Right.
be joyful that you're able to get some help.
It's something, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's something. Definitely something, it beats a blank. The kids are gonna be happy regardless as long as they get something,
Right, right, right.
regardless of where it came from. It's just, sometimes as adults we just, especially if you really, trying to handle your business, you're responsible. You feel bad. You feel
Right.
bad like, oh man, I can't really believe I did, whatever. But at the end of the day, I mean, I even look at what moms did for us, and I'm even grateful to that she was able to at least. I don't care if it came from Family Dollar. She did what she could.
Yeah, I mean, I did, the only thing I really wanted was the Cabbage Patch Doll, but I didn't never get it, but it's okay. But
Well,
I was satisfied. I mean, I still made the best out of what I did get,
yeah,
so
and
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
same thing. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I sit back and think like, man, even though we didn't have what everybody else might have gotten, she still was able to do things for us.
Right. To make
That
sure we got something. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make sure we got something. Make sure we either somewhat keep up. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't
Yeah, I
bad.
mean, I enjoyed it because what, I got skates, what, a
Yeah,
bike.
I
I
mean,
mean,
we
so
got
we
bikes.
got.
Yeah, yeah, we got stuff. Yeah, so I
Yeah,
mean,
we really did, so and that's I mean, I don't wanna cut across you, but let me make this point really quickly, because me and my daughter were just talking about this today because her friend, they serve the community really big during the holidays, and as parents, let's not complain about what you're getting. And like he was talking about the gratitude, when we go into these, to these like Toys for Tots and the Angel Tree and church events, getting a lot of free stuff for our children. Let's not complain about what they're giving out and be grateful for it, you know? Because she, my daughter's friend experienced a lot of that today, how ungrateful people are for stuff they didn't even have to pay for.
yeah,
So if I say when
yeah.
we was
Oh,
growing up as a child, I was grateful. I might
yeah,
didn't get everything I wanted, but I was
right.
grateful.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it was something to play with.
Yeah.
Something to do. I mean, honestly, I just, I sit back and think like some of the stuff was pretty cool. It wasn't nothing that
Yeah.
was like terrible.
No,
Um,
no.
but like to talk about that really quickly, it's funny. So the church, we do food pantry and we did Christmas assistance this past weekend. And I'm gonna go to the food pantry first to talk about that whole ungrateful thing. So, these people come and looking for food, obviously.
Yeah.
So, like, and these places are serving thousands of people a month.
Right.
Thousands. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, it might be milk, bread, meat, certain things. But somebody will typically complain about the vegetables or I don't want those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why can't I have it's like, really? Like, because they don't have cabbage, you know, I seen one person literally looked at what they were offering and was like, oh no, I'm good. What?
Let me tell you this one thing, speaking of that, they was giving out toys and they also had, food trucks. One lady complained because she didn't get a roll. She went back to the food truck and told her they forgot her roll.
Wow. That's something else. But
It
on the other
is.
side of on the other side of the coin, to touch on the joy part.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we served it was 59 families,
That's good.
which is a lot.
Mhm.
And a lot of these kids, every kid got sponsored.
That's good.
Um and then even like the overflow, because like the 59 families are actual members. And then I think we had like 21 families that are non-members, but we still give them gift cards.
Okay.
So even though they
Great.
didn't get, the full experience, they still got something.
Yeah, yeah, which
But
is still good.
one particular lady I remember seeing, shoot, her son got a bike, and then like there was a lot of other, a lot of bags of toys and stuff, and she just broke down. She was just so glad to be able to do something for her kids.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's sad. I know she felt bad too, because you know what I mean. Like things were tough. I can't afford to
Right,
do anything for my kids.
right.
So, but just the tears were flowing, man. She was just happy that they would be able to get a nice Christmas.
That's good.
So,
That's what matters.
it, yeah, it is. I mean, and then I don't know, like like you said. I mean, it's about okay, how do I change my circumstance so I'm not in this position next year?
Mhm.
But yeah, definitely being grateful, I think, is one thing.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
gratitude is
yeah.
everything.
And
Yeah.
then just that joy piece of looking around you and just
Mhm.
saying, you know what? I got a roof over my head.
Yep.
My kids got clothes. We got something to
Yep.
eat.
And it's one day. It's just
It is.
one day. It's a
That's the thing
pagan
that
holiday,
always, it's a
and it's
pagan holiday, and it's
one
one day that
day.
is advertised, right?
Right.
Just like Valentine's, just like you know,
Easter and
Easter. These are
St.
days
Patrick's Day, all these are just one day that the world created.
yes, that create so many different emotions.
Right,
Like,
right, right, right,
like this
right,
is it has to happen today.
right,
If it
right,
happens tomorrow, you're too late. And it's like, well,
right.
wait a minute. Or if it happened, the day before, which a lot of people, don't really stick by that. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
they
yeah,
go off of, um, they say, you know, we're not going to celebrate the traditional way. We will celebrate our way.
right.
Or they just, we celebrate all year or whatever.
Mhm.
But it's funny how, like, because it's a set day,
Yeah,
like how stressful,
right,
how depressing
right.
it creates these emotions and these
Yep,
different feelings and these different things.
yep,
It's like, okay, but what
yep.
about the rest of the year?
Mhm. Yeah, so let's not go broke for one day. So, like I said, think about it, just live where you are. That's the importance of it. And then, if it is a big thing for you and you're having a moment to where you can't, like you said, find those, agencies or
Yeah, just
churches
fine. Yeah,
that are giving away free stuff, but don't get bent out of shape. And one thing that, I learned to do with my kids is, I talk to them about it. So yes, they know they do love to, they give, they don't, and then sometimes they don't even care because that's how I taught them because it's just a holiday. You can go shopping anytime.
but going back to
Don't
what you
go
said
broke for a
earlier,
holiday. Huh?
yeah, even if you, wait until tax time, you wait until tax time, um, and make up for it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's that
And
important to you, yeah.
yeah, make up for it, whatever the case is. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean,
Yeah.
um, but so many people, it's funny, we won't pay a light bill. We ain't
Right,
gonna
you'll
pay.
go in debt. You will go
Yeah,
in
yeah.
debt for
We're gonna
one
max
day.
out these
No.
credit cards. We're gonna do all
Right,
these different things.
right,
And it's like, yo, like,
right.
do what you can and make up for another time. Like,
Mhm.
or how about this? We start a Christmas club at our credit union or bank or whoever
Yeah,
offers
yeah, you
it.
can do that too, yeah. I forgot all about
Save
that.
money. Yeah, put
Mhm.
$5 away a paycheck and,
Right.
throughout the
Every
year. And
year.
that way now
Mhm.
you got, you got $500 or maybe a little bit more,
Right,
whatever you decide
right,
to do. Now I can go ahead and do it and not feel bad about it because it's money
right.
that's been saved up yet for this purpose.
Right, right. Shop early if you have to. There's so many ways you can, get this stuff done. It's just all about, prioritizing your time, sitting down and think about, well, what can I do to make sure, even though I know we're thinking futuristic, but hey, you know, do what you got to do. So
Do what
therefore,
you
don't be
got
a
to do.
strain and a stress at the end of the year.
Yeah. I mean, what can I sacrifice now so
Right,
I can have what I need later?
right.
You know? Um, but yeah, I think, definitely to just appreciate the little things.
Mm-hmm.
Be happy, be joyful, just, communicate, create small experiences, memories and things like that.
Right.
I mean, that's all you can really do.
You connect with loved ones, which is I think that
Yeah,
also
I think
brings
that's the
joy.
biggest thing.
Yep.
That's the
Connect
biggest
with your
thing.
loved
It's like,
ones.
look at, okay, so, well, I'm off,
Mhm.
so I can spend time with, you know, the
Your
kids.
aunts, your uncles, your grandparents. I mean, who
The
if you
Christmas breakfast or the Christmas dinner or
right,
whatever
right,
y'all do,
right, connect with someone. I mean, your loved
Yeah,
ones.
and you know what? You mentioned lights earlier too. This is free 99. Gas your car up if you can afford it.
Mhm.
Drive around the neighborhood.
Right.
And so many people dress, like put out elaborate displays
They sure
that are
do.
free. Yeah,
Right.
that are free.
You
Just
know,
drive around the
yeah.
neighborhood. Drive
Right.
down, drive to the other side of town where they have the nicer houses and they're gonna have the
Mhm.
bigger displays. I
'Cause
mean,
that'll bring you joy.
yeah,
It'll take
absolutely.
you out of the norm into a whole different environment, even if it's for a moment, hey, but at least you had joy for that moment.
Yeah,
And you
because
create a new memory,
yeah,
you know?
because the kids, especially you got little ones, they're going to
Yeah.
love seeing those lights.
Right, right.
Seeing the Mary and Josephs and the different little things that
Uh-huh.
might be in the yard, the Christmas tree or a uh, snowman or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, you just got to find small things to get into.
Right. I mean, most of all, I really do believe it because, like I told my grandson, which he came to me, even though he gave me a list late, which I'm not understanding why he did that. He was like, "Grandma, I don't need anything. 'Cause I got everything that I need. All I want is my game fix." So even just think about it. What all do your kids really need? You understand what I'm saying? Even if you can't afford a big Christmas, just get them that special something that you can't afford. And some stuff we was like, oh no, you gotta earn that because he asked for some $500 headphones. Dude, you gotta earn that.
$500.
$500. That was on his
It's
Christmas
beef.
list. I have no idea which one it was. Everybody just said, nope, you ain't getting
It gotta be some beets or something, because I mean, apple's expensive. Because
And
apples
I'm
want
like,
beef.
who what? I don't even have that. So just I mean, I just think about all that kind of stuff. I said we did it at the beginning and I just saw how the kids either didn't play with the toys or they broke up the
Oh,
toys or
absolutely.
so just don't get out here and waste money. Don't waste money. So even for those who don't have it, huh?
Yeah, preteen, um, the tablets when they first came out was
Oh
a big
yeah.
thing. Yeah, my son went through so many tablets.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, why we keep buying these things? They keep breaking them.
right, so I'm just saying, so let's not look at to me, material things, joy comes and goes. That's how I look at it. Because once you get
Yeah,
it, you're excited, you're happy, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Put it down for put it I'm gonna go ahead and tell myself, I went and got an Oculus set for Christmas last year. Ask me how many times did I play it.
The
I was
virtual
so ex
reality headset?
Yeah. Ask me how many times did I play it.
One.
I'll say 2.
Wow.
That's
So
what
I
I
was thinking
mean
about
by
buying
we could b huh?
yeah, I was thinking about buying the new one.
Yeah.
They got a 3, I think. I think it's called the Meta Quest 3 or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it's like $300. It's not really expensive.
Mhm.
But see, here I am. Like, I'm thinking, like, I'll probably be like, being like, I'll use it probably more than 2 times.
Yeah.
But at some point, it'll start collecting dust.
Right. And think about it, even with children, when we buy all this stuff, how often do they play with it? How often do will they be playing with this stuff?
There are some times when some of these kids get stuff and they don't even open it up.
And that's what I'm talking about. So when we experience that, "Oh, no, honey, I'm not spending no more Christmas money. That's a waste of money." So that's what I'm saying, don't get bent out of shape on not being able to buy everything for not for one particular day. There are so many ways you can create memories and, joy within your home. Cook Christmas dinner, bake cookies, hot
Yeah.
chocolate. The dollar store sells a lot of cheap stuff. Watch Christmas movies. There's so many ways you can create
So
joy.
many ways. Absolutely. Yeah. That part with the movies. Also, too, shoot, just decorate.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
Yeah, just like, hey, we want to go and decorate the place. We want to put the tree up. We want to do certain little
Mhm.
things. I mean, not saying people aren't doing that, but like
Yeah.
actually, like, um, in that moment, enjoy that moment of doing that, with your
Right,
kids or
right,
whatever, and your family or whoever the case may be. Make it a party. If it's like it's not kids, it's just your family. Make
right,
it an
right.
event. Like, hey, come on, we're gonna do the decorations, and we're gonna sip on something or whatever. Like,
I
but
mean, because it's so
but
much
that
fun.
might bring them joy, though.
Huh? Say what?
That might bring them joy. That might bring joy.
I mean, and it will bring joy because we look at how much screen time we're all on.
Oh yeah,
How much time are we actually giving to our children, giving to our spouses, giving to our loved ones? So when you're actually making the time with no TVs and tablets in the way, oh, you're gonna bring some joy
yeah,
because now I'm getting to know
definitely.
you more, and I'm learning something new about you, and you know what I'm saying, and we got this creativity going on with the cookies and the gingerbread house, and there's just so much you can do to bring joy. In this season, there is so
It
much.
really is.
And like I said, what's the Dollar Tree was not a dollar no more, but $1.25. Go to the dollar store or either Five and Below. Five and Below have so many amazing things that you can. I mean, there's just you
There's
know
a lot. I
there
mean, you
is just so
talking
much you
about
can do.
even
There
I
there is so
remember.
much you can
So
do.
this is like little things that I'm thinking about now that brought joy.
Yeah.
The stock,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
the stockings that were already stuffed with stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like just knowing that that stocking had candy, it would
Uh-huh.
have like little toys in it. It would have
Right.
like little things like that. Do they even sell those anymore?
I don't think so. I know you have to make them. I
We
haven't
can make
seen
it.
any.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, I don't know, I haven't seen it because 'cause I've always made ours. I said I'm not gonna
it's
make
just
any this
funny
year
how the older you get, you don't really see the things that you seen when you were growing up.
Right, right, right.
It's weird. I
Yeah,
always sit back and thinking about some of the stuff we had back in the day. Like, wait, do they even make that anymore?
right.
So, but
But
I haven't seen them.
mm-mm,
Those little stockings. Like
no.
that brought so much joy growing
Yeah,
up,
of
bro. Cause
course.
I love, man. Like back in the day, if you didn't like get a stocking, you was on the naughty roll.
Right.
That was the thing, right? It was like, oh, if you want to get this stocking full of whatever, you get a sack of coke. That was the big
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
And
everything's a little bit fancy now.
yeah, dude, it's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. But yeah, yeah, guys, just appreciate the little things, create those experiences, create those memories. Um, go out into the community and see what's going on. See what's
Right.
going on. See how you can bond and create some joyful moments with your family, your kids, and all
Mhm.
that. And just be grateful for whatever it is you got going on right now because trust me, somebody's doing a lot work.
Right. Have a good here's another good one, give back. Volunteer somewhere.
Yeah, yeah,
And then that'll also show your children, or your significant other, that you're not alone in this. And like you just said, there's somebody else that's worse off than you.
yeah.
And you'll see how much happy they are with what they have. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of brings joy. I ain't gonna say it kinda. It does bring joy when you give back. It really does. Shelter, all these events they have going on in the community, when they're giving away stuff. There's just so many ways. Or a toy you're not even playing with no more. Find someone who needs
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Give back.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just said, but like I said, I mean, the situation I'm in now, we do a bunch of serving. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, and even if it's just for that moment of providing a meal,
Right.
providing toiletries, so homeless people can,
Mhm.
um, take care of themselves,
Right.
clothing or food pantry so people can eat. I mean, just seeing, how happy and joyful people are
Mhm.
and grateful,
Yeah.
just to be able to get some of that stuff.
Yeah.
And they just, they light up when we come around because they know they've already take care of
Right.
it. You know what I mean? And it's sad, but it's like, hey, at least they know they can count on New Beginnings Fellowship Church. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
Um, it's just it's just, man, it's nothing like being able to like, make somebody, uh, feel good. I
Right.
just, yeah, yeah. And like I say, these people, like, they don't have anything, but for that moment, they are so happy
Oh,
and
yeah.
so grateful
Oh, yeah.
and full of joy just because we came around and they know they gonna take care of us.
Right. And you'll forget about what you don't have. I don't know about, those that's in our audience that are listening. 'Cause, we do giveaways and different stuff like that, quite often, so you'll forget about what you don't have, because you're giving to someone else, like you said, who are less fortunate than you, and it does bring you so much joy, and it brings gratitude so therefore now you could
Oh,
be grateful for, what you have and where you're at and, that stuff, but go ahead.
some of the stuff that I've seen within these last 6 months, I'm just like,
Mhm.
whoa. I mean, I'm just floored by the stuff that I've seen. And I'm like, man, how can city officials sleep good at night knowing they got a city full of people? And these are people, like I said, I mean, I might have said this before in the earlier podcast. These people were literally some freak thing happened and they're homeless.
Yeah.
And they weren't drug addicts. They're not,
No.
alcoholics. These are, I mean, these are real families, like
Oh, yeah.
with kids and everything. It's like, yo, like, how does the government, knowing that, these apartment complexes are gouging the people,
I
how does
I
this go on?
I be wondering the same thing because, like I said, in the communities that we serve, you have people that have to choose between rent and lights because light is almost as
Yeah,
rent,
yeah,
so they'll choose having no lights because they need a place to stay. And I think it is sad, that people have to make that choice because they
yeah.
can't afford to pay both of them because you got a light bill over $300, like, in a month. It
That's wild.
is wild.
That's wild. Definitely.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I've
is wild.
seen some people have bills $400-$500,
Yeah.
light bills.
Mhm.
It's like, come on. I mean, we gotta keep warm, we gotta stay cool,
Right,
we
right,
gotta
right,
do certain things. It's like,
right.
man. And then like every year, like, especially back in Virginia, um, AEP, American Electric Power, every year they send letters out talking about an increase.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
what? Yeah. I think they've had an increase the last 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah. They keep increasing. It's like, really?
Oh my
You
goodness.
know people ain't doing, I mean, come on.
Yeah, yeah,
How much money do you need? Like,
right.
seriously, you know. You can't tell me they're not making, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that y'all in the hole, which is why y'all doing this
Maybe
increase.
no. They probably somewhere out there on yachts and stuff. Let me
Yeah,
stop. Oh my gosh, you
somebody literally
can't
wants
be.
out for the winter while we trying to keep warm.
Right, I mean, you got thousands and thousands of people, millions of people who use
Oh
I'm
yeah,
talking about in our area. So even I mean, in just one side of the community alone on our side, thousands and thousands of people without lights,
mhm,
I'm just saying, like, when because sometimes our lights go out. So I'm just thinking about how many is it total in North Carolina for y'all to keep going up every month or every year?
yeah,
I know ours was like it was crazy because I be trying to figure out we don't do nothing different. Like, what do we do differently?
right.
But go ahead. It's crazy. But
It is.
I count it all joy.
Yeah.
I count it all joy, and I just said, "Lord, I just thank you for being able to pay these bills, 'cause that's my first priorities. Stuff can come later. I need a roof over my head and some lights on, s
Hmm.
electricity to stay warm. That is joy for me. That's joy for me. It's joy for me,
Yeah. No, just being able
you
to just kind
know?
of take care of the basics,
Oh, yeah.
and just being in a position to where you can, get back and forth to work.
Yeah. That's why I say I'm just grateful. Yeah, I'm just grateful for my kids. They're not like that. I'm really grateful for that. I guess because, I mean, I know they're now at the age to where they can buy, whatever they want. But I'm just grateful that I don't have to sit here and worry about how
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
get XYZ.
Yeah. No. 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 Yeah. That's one thing about it. I mean, it might be tough, but definitely like the fact that nobody's having to live like how we had.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, my kids, no, they didn't, no. Whatever they wanted for Christmas,
Yeah.
I was gonna get it for 'em.
Yeah. We had it rough.
Oh,
So
yeah. Oh, yeah, we did.
Carver Ave was the spot, but it wasn't always pretty.
No, it was not.
Always pretty. What's a I don't think it was Carver. Maybe it was. Did we experience a hurricane there? I thought we did.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
because I
thought that
remember
we
being
did.
caught in
Yeah.
it one day, coming home.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Oh, yeah, we have.
I know. I think it was Norfolk. When in Norfolk, we had to board up the windows and stuff. I think it was Norfolk, but yeah, no,
Mhm. Yeah, I remember in Friendship we had to tape up the windows.
that's what it was. I know we did something when we were there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had to
I
tape
knew
up.
something we did when we were there. So,
Mhm.
but one thing I remember this plain as day. So, I remember. So let's say this is the side we lived on Carver Avenue,
Yeah,
and then the other side of the street. The other
right.
side of the apartments, right?
Yeah.
So I remember on our side, it was pouring down rain, and literally across the street, like the sun was shining, nothing
Right,
was happening.
it's crazy.
Like what?
It's crazy. I've seen that before. Right?
Dude, I mean, I will never forget it. I remember
Me neither.
standing outside. I was just standing right outside. I
Yeah.
wasn't in the rain, but they had the little overhang.
Yeah, yeah.
I was standing like right there, and it was just pouring down. And I looked across the street, and the sun was shining. I'm like, craziest thing ever.
I know. When I seen that, I was like, "Whoa, this is some
Oh, you
crazy."
see that? You see that
Yeah,
too?
I've seen it before, yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I seen that happen when we had moved to Roanoke, Virginia.
Roanoke. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'll never forget it. I will never forget it. Just right there on Carver Ave, I seen that.
It is
Oh
wild.
man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the weather's wild for sure. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. So yeah. All right, guys. So yeah, just count it all as joy.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Regardless of
just
what you're going through,
alright,
count it
right.
all as joy. Just don't try to dwell on the situation. Just be grateful for what you got.
Right,
Do it the best you can and work it out. The biggest thing is
right.
just work it out. Like, don't stress yourself over something that literally you can make up for
Mhm.
at any point in the year,
Right,
even after it's over.
right.
Just communicate. Say, hey guys, mom, dad don't have it right now. Well, but we're gonna make up for it come tax time, or we're gonna do
Mhm.
this, we're gonna do
Yeah.
that. Or at the end of the day, like, hey, I see you got a list of 10 things here. What's the most important thing to
Yeah,
you?
what's the 4th thing in this? Yeah.
You know what I mean? The kids are gonna be grateful for whatever they get,
Oh, yeah.
especially if you get the most important thing. They'll be like,
Right,
okay,
right,
well,
right, right,
I can do
right.
something else later, but I'll get this right now.
Right.
So we gotta pick and choose our battles sometimes for sure,
You really do.
especially in this economy.
Mhm. You really do.
If, if it's a situation where the kid has to have this Nintendo Switch game versus him eating his favorite snack, I think he's gonna probably pick his snack.
Right.
I would hope anyway, but who knows?
Mhm.
Oh man, but yeah, count it all as joy, folks, and just go out here, have a good holiday, and
And I'm trying to think of this because it's a song I've been listening to for the last month. Thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. It could have been me outdoors with no food, no clothes. That song right there. Think about that, you know what I'm saying? So that was
yeah,
saying that's why I said there's so many ways you can bring joy into your life when you begin to think about like with us, we could I think about where we was and where we are now.
I
That
always,
is straight joy, straight joy. And even
always,
with your
I
children,
just,
do the same thing with your kid.
yeah, I mean, I just sit back and just look like we weren't supposed to make it.
No,
You know what
no.
I mean? But I know, we weren't supposed to make it. Where we were at, we were counted out.
Oh, yeah.
We
Oh,
were
yeah.
counted out for sure. Now I know for me, my mindset was I'm better than this environment.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
like I
yeah.
told early. I just
Mhm.
knew looking at what mom and pops were going through, I was like, yeah, if I don't work hard, I'll be just like this,
Yep.
So, but I'm so grateful, man. Like even when I sit back and look at everything that's going on. Like I'm not where I really want to be,
Right. But
but
I'm not
I'm
where I used to
very,
be.
very grateful. Oh man, yeah.
Yes. That's joy.
Oh, I can't complain at all.
Mhm. Right, right.
Um, so yeah, guys, just look around you, see what you got, be appreciative, be grateful, be thankful, do the best you can. Trying to be depressed and upset and mad and beating yourself up over stuff. It's okay.
Right, it is okay.
It's
It's
all
okay.
right. It's only material things. It's only a day.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's some white man not trying to be take it there, but let's just go ahead and go there.
Take it out there, right.
Declare these
He's like
days is a holiday. So why
right,
are we tripping?
right.
The black man said it was Christmas. But I get
Right,
it. We're taught these things in
right,
slavery, and so we kind of keep these traditions going, and
right. So let's break the
that's
tradition.
fine. But
Let's break the tradition.
start your own.
That's
But
it.
while you're doing it, let's be joyful.
That's it.
I'm Tone.
And I'm Trey.
Thank you guys for listening. Like, subscribing, like, subscribing, comment. This is the
Yeah.
Carver Ave Chronicles podcast where I
Peace.